All right. Oh, what a night. All right. There we go. Now we're good. Now, all right. I don't know what. I didn't do anything. I just turned it off, turned it on. I'd unplugged it earlier and then plugged it back in, and I don't know. Whatever. We're good now. We're behind. Let's go ahead and get this box open. This is Gold Rush. Full size helmet. We're going to do Crown Royale afterwards. This shouldn't take long, obviously, with a helmet because it's just one helmet. Let me check and see how many spots we have. And then in the Crown Royale, there was a couple left, but some people were buying, and I want to make sure it's not gone. Okay, we've got, let's see, Crown Royale. All right. Shopify says 4. Let me see. Let me make sure eBay is synced. That's the biggest problem I have with that, is they don't sync always. So sometimes somebody will check out on eBay and then it doesn't necessarily sync right away with Shopify. So, I mean, typically it does. Sometimes it does not, though, which is aggravating because the inventory will be off for a few minutes. So let me check that, make sure there actually is 4, and then we'll get started on the break, the helmet. All right, we've got Crown Royal. Yeah, it shows 4, and then it shows 6 on eBay. It's weird. All right, so there's a few spots left. Yeah, I'll check that in a second. Let's do this break, and then I'll check, and we'll get firm numbers. Yes, but Shopify is showing 4, eBay is showing 6, so they must not have synced. Don't know what the delay is. eBay's been really crappy lately, to be honest. So, and there's no support, so I can't call in and figure out what's going on. So, I don't know. Let's see, 520, 820, 819. Let's see when those were. Orders. Such a headache trying to do both of those. Crown Royale. $850. $820, $821. That was so $820, $819, $814. Those are the last 3 purchases on eBay. 20, yeah. So there was 3 more. I think there should be 4 spots left. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll count them up when this break's over. Let's go ahead and do this break. Let's knock the helmet out. Let's see what we get. So I've got that set up. I'm going to cut over to the monitor. You can see these are the buyers. So for this, there's 32 spots for the teams. There's no extra in the helmets like there are in jerseys. Sometimes they have 33 because they have like TV movie jerseys in there, like Varsity Blues jersey, maybe one of them in there. So you have non like NFL. 32 in this. The way this works, there's one helmet. You open it, whatever the team is. If you have that team, you get the player, or you get the helmet. If it's a college, as you can see on the front, I'll show you. Like Burrow, it would be LSU. I think 2 is in this checklist. So it'd be, if it's Alabama, those will go to their current team. So if it's a college helmet, it goes to their current team. if there's no one in the if the player's not in the league anymore and it's a college, which I don't think that would be the case. I don't think it's possible, but if it is, it goes to the longest tenure. But I don't think that's possible in this checklist. So, and there was 100 players in the checklist, 1 out of 100, and I'll show you that before we do it. So in this, Robert S. bought, I think 20 total spots, 14 and then 6, you can see. And then Ken V got 1, Nicole S got 1, Wayne M got 1, Michelle H got 1, Lance M had 2, Ben C had 2, Jamie F with 2, and Ryan C with 2. So we have 32. You know the drill. We randomize it. 1 second. Yeah, you can see the borough would be LSU. You go to random. All right, random.org. Let's do the dice roll. Every time I say I make a new one, I'm going to just put a number that we do instead of this because it's always crazy high, but we'll see. Random 7. Unlucky 7. So we're going to randomize the name 7, the team 7, pair them together, and that's your team. So this is the list of buyers. Let's copy that. And then random org. Let's go home and we'll do a list randomizer right here. And then we'll paste them in there 7 times. So 1. See the timestamp, it's obvious right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, copy those names. Pretty sure most people have done these before if you bought in, but just in case you haven't, I like to explain. So now we'll do the teams next to them. There's the 32 NFL teams. And let's go back to random list. Paste the NFL. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Cheaters up top. And we'll paste that into beside them, and then we'll pair them up. Okay, so we have Go Robert S. I know, man, he's like a 66%, 63% chance of getting the helmet. Hopefully, you know, it's somebody good in the helmet at least. Which the checklist was crazy. I'll talk about that in a second. Ken V got the worst raw end of the stick, in my opinion. He got the Saints. Robert S., you got 1 ears of the Panthers. Lance got the best possible option of the Falcons. Robert S. with the next 4 with the Bengals, Broncos, Vikes, and Cardinals. Bengals would be good because obviously if you get the Burrow, that would go to you. Jamie F. with the Skins and the Bills. I think the OJ helmet in here is Bills. Would be wild. Pull OJ. Robert with the Chiefs. Lance with the Chargers. Nicole with the Cowboys. Robert with the Bears. Michelle H. with the Packers. Wayne with the Lions. Ryan C. got the Pats and the Giants. Pats are obviously the big one because of Brady. It's one of the more valuable helmets you can get. All right, Robert S. With 3, 6, 7 more. Bucks, Eagles, Browns, Ravens, Texans, Titans, and Rams. Ben C. with the Raiders. Robert with the Jets, Steelers. Ben with the Dolphins. And then to close it, Robert with the Niners, Jags, Seahawks, and Colts. The last Gold Rush was the jersey we did a couple days ago, and it was the Niners. It was Jerry Rice, so that was cool. Nice hit. All right. P Mill, it's 4. Gotcha. All right. I'll look and see when this is over. All right. So who got the Eagles? Let me see. Eagles, Philly, Robert Robert, so if you do hit and you're not a fan of those, you got some buyers out there. You got a couple people bidding. All right. Let's see. There's the helmet. Let's find the checklist. Let's look over that real quick. There it is. All right. I was looking through probably the least desirable, unless you're a fan of those teams. Thielen, Geis, Darius Geis was one. There wasn't many. A lot of these guys are Hall of Famers or, perennial, or they're young and a lot of potential. Debo Samuels, that's one that most people wouldn't, really care about unless you're a fan. Not seeing many more. A lot of rookies. Montana's on there. That's a good one. Kurt Warner, Kyler, Tomlinson, Lamar. Man, all these are good, really. They did a good job with this one. OJ, Minka Fitzpatrick's one. It would be Mason Rudolph for the Steelers. A lot of young guys. I don't know, man. That's a pretty solid list to me. I mean, I would be happy with any of them. There's maybe 3 or 4. OJ, yeah, no, man. OJ's in there. Only murderer in there. I didn't see Aaron Hernandez, so I think OJ's the only one. Wentz, yeah. Wentz is in there. There's some good ones, man. All right, let's see who we get. So we got the list. Let's go back to the break. All right, so I had to zoom this camera out, so I'm going to have to fix this so I'm going to have to give me may take 5 or 10 minutes after this to get the other one set up for the Crown Royale, but we'll do that after. Let's open this up. And this product, if you're interested in the product, you can buy it yourself. I think it's like $350 or something for one of these, $350. Steel City Collectibles is the site that sells them, but I believe this is sold out already. I know the jersey sold out in a day, and I pre-ordered the helmet, and it released Friday, which it shipped out, and I actually got it Friday. So they ship it ahead of time, so you get it the day of release, which is cool. They didn't do that with the jersey, but they did it with the helmet. I'm really excited about the NBA Gold Rush. The NBA one is obviously super popular. They do basketballs and jerseys. So, this year it'll have some Zion, Ja, but they've got crazy stuff like Larry Bird, Magic. I mean, it'll be gone pretty quick, and it's probably going to be marked up because of Zion, but I'm going to do my best I'm going to try to get a case of those. So the cases of the basketballs are 4, jerseys are 6. So I'm going to try to get a case of those so we can do some of those breaks. And I may even do one for myself, a personal, but we'll see. All right, so let's do the helmet. You can see it's sealed. They put their sticker on there. They tape it, so it's completely sealed, just to show it, just in case. You can see the seals. This is how it came. I actually just opened it right before this from the shipping box, so I assume that's what it was when they shipped it because I didn't order anything else. But I was kind of worried for a second because I'd already set this up and it was like 9:30. It's like maybe I should double check that box to make sure it's actually the helmet. I don't know if they cover it or if it's just exposed in there, but we'll see. Speed helmet. So it's NFL right off the rip, so it's not one of the college guys. 134287. It looks like the Jets, black, and I'm guessing it's Joe Namath. I'm sorry about this. This box is humongous. Let's get that box out of the way. That's my guess is Namath, but I could be wrong. I didn't memorize the checklist. No. Le'Veon Bell for the Jets. So I know he's known for the Steelers, but the break goes to the player on the helmet. So there's the certificate of authenticity. It's Beckett to certify it. There's the number. It'll match on the helmet. Whoops, sorry. It's a cool helmet, the black speed helmet. LB26. It's his signature. It's Le'Veon Bell. Mr. Big Chest, not Antonio Brown. I don't know what his nickname would be, Le'Veon. I'm glad it's not MBC. That dude's insane. Alright, so that goes to the Jets. Let's find the Jets. Robert S. So you bought 20 and you got it. So I guess that was a sweat for him with all his spots, but Robert, you ended up getting it. Don't know who you're a fan of, don't remember where you're from, but congrats on the hit. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the if you've never done collectibles, that number will match the little card, and you can go on Beckett, type in that number, and it'll say like Le'Veon Bell, authenticated helmet. It's not an authentic, it's a replica helmet. It's got that in there, but you can take that out, but for display purposes, it's replica. There's no padding. The authentics are heavier, and they've got all the padding in there. Not a lot of them have that, so yeah, I guess you are in here. Good. Yeah, congrats on it, dude. I'll ship it. I'll put it back in the box, and then I'll put it in the Gold Rush box, so you can keep that if you want it. And I'll ship it like I got it with their box, just because it was packed pretty nice. So I'll put it in there, and that'll go out tomorrow to you. Priority, so I don't know where you are, but usually 2 days. So you should get it Wednesday. Okay, so nice hit, man. It's a cool helmet. It's not the standard Jets helmet, you know, the green, but it's a speed helmet. Le'Veon's nice, so if you guys give me about 5 minutes, I'll get the Crown Royale Break set up, and I'll be back shortly, and we can get going with that one. All right, so